We gonna go back. We gonna re-up. Y'all don't know nothing about the hand-to-hand. Baby, this is hand-to-hand combat 101, baby. This is hood. This is hood. Baby, this is living in the hoods. This is hood highlights. Tariffs, y'all, I do understand, that we will be downtrodden with tariffs. At the end of the day, things have been going on. Prices have been rising for forever. And for me, growing up in the inner cities of Philadelphia and growing up in my hood, the beauty of my age at almost 47, I'll be 47 on May the 7th. But the beauty of my age is that I got to see all of the progression, and I find it to be extremely rewarding now. Let me make sure y'all still on. And I find it to be extremely rewarding now because I remember when my parents used to go to like a produce market or go down 9th Street, down South Philly, and they would buy fresh produce. And of course, back then they were selling things more so by the bulk. So my mom would come home and she would split it with my aunt, or she would split it with people in the neighborhood, people on my block, my next door neighbors. They would split that cost. So yeah, if it's 15 onions in a bag, you take 4, I take 4. That's gonna get us through this week, and then we'll reconvene. And that's how we got through as a community higher cost, because everybody just put in. Okay, you gonna make the run to 9th Street, you're going to go get the fresh meats and all the things. Okay, when you come home, we're going to break it down. We're going to buy some Ziploc bags. We're going to break it down, and we're going to feed our community. That's how you survive tariffs. That's how you survive, just inflation. That's how you survive. That's how my people survive. That is how my people survive. I mean, toilet paper, I saw today is going up to what? Instead of $20 at the BJ's or the Sam's or Costco for the case, then it's going to be like $26. First of all, it's hard to even store big bulk items like that. You take 8, somebody else take 8, you give the rest to a smaller family, y'all break it down. Then the next time we go re-up, we just split it, bust it down, and break it down. That's what happens in the hood, baby. You bust it down and you break it down. That's how you survive a tariff. Bust it down and break it down. I'm going to the meat market. We're going to go buy these meats wholesale. We're going to go do this, that, and the third wholesale. We're going to go buy this case of 20-pack or 16-pack of Dove soap. I'm going to take 4. You going to take 4. You going to take 4. And then in couple weeks, baby, this is hood highlights. You go, you cop, you come home, you break down, and you bust down. That's how you get over tariffs. Hello, girl? But anyway, that's the end of this vlog. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let this rest. I'm just putting y'all on. At the end of the day, the hood is going to always be good, sweetheart. The hood is going to always be good because we know how to scratch and survive and always have a good time. That's the beauty of the hood, baby. That's the beauty of the hood, baby. And also, that is the beauty of being a 46-year-old woman. Baby, I lived through it all. I truly was the haves and the have-nots. There were no cell phones when I was a little girl or a teenager. There were no cell phones. There were no computers. When I went to college, we had computer labs. We didn't have these computers that you can walk around with. We had to look in encyclopedias, baby. We had to really read and study, and the people would come door to door in my neighborhood and sell encyclopedias. So I know how to pivot. I know how to pivot, and I thank God that I was born in the generation that I was, because I know how to pivot. I know how to break down a whole chicken into quarters, into wings, 2 legs, 2 wings, 2 thighs, 2 breasts. I know how to break down a whole chicken, babe. You might want to go and learn. You might want to go and learn how to make this thing do what it do, baby. Okay? How to make bread out of water and flour. Okay? Biscuits. Okay? You might want to learn. For real, now is the time. Now is the time for self-preservation and to also find your happiness. But I ain't going. But I'm just letting y'all know that, baby, get down or lay down. Like some hood knowledge. I'm just putting a little hood knowledge on your asses today. But y'all have a good one now. Today is April 16th, 2025. I'm about to run up in the store, grab my my little essentials, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. But I love y'all though. Have a good one. See y'all later. Later, alligator. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Mwah.
Gotta keep going. 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 If there's one thing that I learned while in those county lines, it's that everything takes time. You have gotta lose your pride.